All right, everybody, we are back. And just before the round ends, coming through the door, one at a time, technically, are a pair of black dragons that have followed through the door. Because they heard things coming through this, and, their prey got away from them. So you guys spot the dragons, but you're all still sneaking. So the question is, does the dragon spot you? There's no light source in the hall. But the dragons do have dark vision. There's nothing really for you to hide behind. These hiding rules are weird. I don't really know how to deal with them. Because you can't
pass without trace. It's a magical shimmer.
Pass without trace. Well, I'm gonna look it up. Masking you and your commands from detection. You each have +10 bonus to stealth checks, right? And can't be tracked except by magical means, and you leave no tracks behind. Sure, but even with +10 to stealth checks, you can't hide in plain sight, right?
So I guess the question is, like, did the black dragon wormlings use some sort of tracking check to follow us, or are they just decided to come here based on some other means and logic?
Other means and logic. That the door makes noises as it opens and closes, and it opened twice on that end. So,
okay.
But you guys are in plain sight. There's no cover, and I don't think you can hide without cover.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much, but opening the door silently is part of the stealth check, I believe. I mean, I don't want to talk too much, but I think that's the point of it does not make us invisible, but it makes us very silent when we open door, when we walk through like forest or dungeon or anything. That's the part of the stealth, I think.
And it's still dark vision. It's still lightly obscured, so. It's not like broad daylight.
Right. There's actually no source of light in this hallway whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
No one's got any sight, so dark vision doesn't work in pure... No, it does work in pure darkness. Right, oh, but I see what you're saying. You're saying that because there's no light, you guys are lightly obscured, and because you're lightly obscured, you can make stealth checks. Right?
Yeah, that's my hope.
Like for example...
we're not in combat right now.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it literally can't find you in the darkness. But it thinks something is around here. So 50-50, which way does it go? It goes through the door and hits a teleport trap and disappears for all time.
Bye-bye. Good riddance.
Okay, that's that one. The next one that follows through also pops out and doesn't know which way to go. So I'm actually gonna have you guys roll this. I think it'll be more fun than if I roll it myself. We'll just start with Gaston at the top. Give me a D6. 1, 2, and 3, it goes left. 4, 5, 6, it goes right.
4, 5, 6, it goes right.
Yep.
Oh, God.
All right, so this one starts cruising left, looking for something. Coming into within 10 feet of the bear. And...
We need initiative, I think, before it hits me, right?
Oh, yes, please roll initiative.
Great.
Yeah.
It's not like we could move away.
Right.
Or something.
So I guess we roll initiative now that the dragon spots you and you spot the dragon. So everyone roll initiative. God, this is weird. Pure mechanics, no RP runs are really bizarre. Let's sort our tokens. All right, Baldoon, you go first on actually round 57.
Well, I'm currently blind as a bat, so I'm just gonna go 10, 20, 30. I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm. Any other movement for you?
Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, I can move. No. I'm going to start to cast a spell.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm going to
What do
start to cast a spell. It takes a minute to cast, so I have 10 rounds to just stand around.
Okay. Baldoon. That it was you. Gaston.
Gaston will dash forward for 60 feet.
Okay. This other thing comes through the door. Can't see anything yet. Give me a D6. Baldoon. 1, 2, 3 left. 4, 5, 6 right. Baldoon. 1, 2, D6, please.
Oh, a D6, sure.
That is left. So it too goes leftwards and senses a bear. Even though it can't see the bear in the hallway, it blind senses it once it gets within 10 feet. And will... I think it's just going to open with an acid breath on you. Give me a dex save there, bear.
Yeah. Ooh, he's not very dexterous. I don't know if that's a word.
That is a word, and you take 14 points of damage and make me a concentration saving throw.
Yeah, again, the saving throw, I repeat myself, I know there is +3 on it and advantage. So it's
True.
a 13, it's a 13.
Perfect. It is your turn, beast.
I will move forward and I guess do my multi-attack. It's magic, magic damage, it doesn't matter I think, but just in case. Bite and then the claw.
17 will hit. 8 will miss.
The one on the right, by the way, the wormling on the right, 10 damage.
They're both on the right.
I mean on the right of my bear, so you know my right paw.
Oh, right, the lower one. Got it. Okay. Wonderful. So he's
And that's the end of my turn.
okay. Next up is a.
Oh wait. Can I still do my bonus action or not? I
Sure,
know.
why not? You're about to die anyway.
Yeah, I will use my bonus action to use a second spell slot to use 2d8 of healing. Basically, it's just one of my
Sure.
abilities. For 6 HP.
Okay. Now that you're attacking, you're no longer stealthing. So the next dragon that comes to the door can instantly see you, line up with his buddies in a Congo line of acid breaths, and acid breath you. For 30 points of damage, or half if you make a DC 11's dex save. And his dragon buddy in front of him is immune to acid, so it doesn't even matter. That's a pass. Only 15.
Oh,
Which I
it's still
think
still
gets
enough.
rid of you.
Yeah, but no extra damage, just 15.
Right. And then your other token returns. Okay. So that is that. Next guy is this one, who will see the beast. Oh, this guy's used an acid breath. And we'll continue the acid breath chain. Or 19 points of damage, or half on a passed save, which is really important because a pass will keep you up. All right, so you take 9. And this one is done with its breath as well. And the next dragon will cruise through the door. And can't see anything other than the beast. So we'll acid breath the beast again. For 19 damage, or 9 if you pass. So you're going down either way.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Okay. Round 58. Baldoon.
I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals.
It's still charging then, right?
No,
Is
the
it
other is not.
Oh.
It doesn't fizzle, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you just cast Conjure Animals.
Yes.
And what are you conjuring?
Well, I think we need 2 of those tentacle guys now. That would be fun.
Displacer Beasts. All right, you summon 1, 2 Displacer Beasts, although you can put them somewhere else if you'd rather.
I can't summon Displacer Beasts, but I thought about a giant octopus. I take Displacer Beasts. I mean, 85 hit points, 2 attacks, displacement. Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
Giant octopus. Here you go. 2 of them.
Yes.
Do you have another place that you'd like them, or is this fine?
Can you put 1 on the other side just because?
Yes, over here.
I have to look something up. Give me just a second. I need to look up a spell. Just so I'm. Oh boy.
And that means your water walking is gone on all of you now?
I think, was that water walking that was the concentration, or pass without trace?
No, water walking is still there. Pass without trace is gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
There we go. That was Alden's turn. Gaston's turn.
All right, Gaston is going to use his second spell slot to cast Hunger of Hadar, centered on the Black Dragon Wormlings. It's a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold. It is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers saying things like, "No one kills like Gaston, no one sneaks like Gaston." And slurping noises, which is also super creepy, that can be heard from up to 30 feet away. No light can illuminate this space. Creatures are blinded. It creates a warp in the fabric of space. The area is difficult terrain, and creatures that start their turn take 2d6 cold damage, or end their turn must make a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage.
As milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it?
Exactly.
Milky? Really?
Yeah.
Is that in the actual spell description?
It's milky, otherworldly tentacles.
Which is weird because they've already said that you can't see in it, so there's no way to possibly know.
The texture is like a creamy.
Well, here's the thing: you can't see in it, but the warlock who can see in utter darkness, he is the only one who can experience these tentacles.
I guess that's the case. All right. So anyone that starts their turn in it takes 2d6. Okay.
Yes. And
everyone who ends their turn as well. So they get cold damage. There are 2 types of damage.
All right. Why don't you roll me 2d6?
Does this break my invisibility? I think. Okay. So I'm no longer invisible. So this applies damage to them right now?
Well, a dragon's turn starts, so starting in here, so give me...
let me finish my movement.
Oh, sure.
Gaston is going to peek around this corner here. And now I will roll you 2d6 cold damage. 7 cold damage.
Nice. Got them to clump up together. You might actually be able to take them. Take them. So this first one starts there, takes... come on. 7 damage. What is the green line for?
That's the area of the hunger.
Wonderful. The dragon will roll himself a d6, does not recharge, and will bite the tentacle man in front of him for a 14 to hit.
I guess Bal controls them, right?
I don't even know who's controlling anything anymore.
They haven't rolled initiative yet, so...
Oh god, they should have rolled initiative. Someone roll initiative for the tentacle monsters.
Can you give Balulama control, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Alright. Everyone has control of the tentacle monsters. LeFay, you want to control them?
Sure. I will get us some initiative going.
Thank
Here we
you.
go.
They go on 12. Wonderful, so they haven't gone yet. And the forward guy is going to take 7 points of damage, the one on the left, from this first bite. So I'm afraid that their HPs might accidentally be linked. They are. That's no good. 7 on you, and we'll just change you to be regular HP. Regular ones. These octopi have such high hit points. Really strong. So that has been done. Has no other actions. Will end its turn, which gives it another 2d6 damage. Is that the case?
8.
Dex save. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I forgot to. That should be actually another 2 because it's trained. 14. What's your dex? What's the saving throw on it?
Oh, the saving throw is 13.
Okay, so it will pass, avoiding the milky tentacles. The beast, it is your turn. You automatically fail a death saving throw because you start your turn in the cold.
Yes, and then I need to make another saving throw, right?
At a normal death saving throw, and then a saving throw at the end of your turn because you take another 2d6 cold.
Wait, I have instant failure for what then?
You start your turn in the cold, so you take damage. Then you make a death saving throw
okay,
like
there is
normal.
2 points of damage. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So I need to make this one now.
Woo! All right, but
Nice.
you failed
Good one.
2, so
Yeah.
so it was nice knowing you. All right, next up is another Black Dragon Wormling who's going to d6 and immediately unleash Acid Breath in the direction of the forward leftward octopus. Dex save or take.
Let's
32.
Great roll.
That's a pass, so that's only 16 points of damage.
16.
Oh, and can I get 2d4 for the dragon's start in the area? And it passes its save at the end, so it just takes 9 at the beginning. All right, giant octopus bros, you're back with style.
They're back with a vengeance. Let's see, 15-foot reach.
A bow?
Yes.
What are you going to do? Just asking.
All right.
What are you doing with your tentacles?
What might you do with your tentacles, man?
Tentacles. So left octopus bro. He's going to pick up the beast with his tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move, I think 5 feet because this is difficult terrain.
But does he need to move? I mean, doesn't he have reach?
He's just going to move 5 feet anyway, just because it doesn't really matter. And then he's going to
that provokes 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it does.
A 19 and a 17 for 19 damage total.
All right. That was stupid. All right. And he's just going to use his 15-foot tentacles to just place the beast outside of these other tentacles.
Wonderful.
I also need to roll him some damage for the start.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
6. All right. And then the end of your turn rolls around, I think. So give me.
The other guy has to act.
Oh,
yet.
of course.
He's gonna slap this guy right there with some tentacles.
Okay. And can we get 2d6 for that guy's damage too? 7 is a miss, unfortunately.
That one only takes 3.
Right.
3 there.
And then they both end their turns and make dex saves.
All right. So left and then right.
They both pass.
Wonderful. The next wormling comes along. Breath weapon recharges, but it takes 2d6 at the start of its turn.
Really quickly, did that tentacle attack hit or no?
No.
Okay, good. I forgot to mention they're blind. Everyone in there is blind.
Yeah, but they got... Oh, right. The octopus can't really see very well.
Yes.
So they're making attacks at disadvantage. Cool. The
Everyone.
dragon moves forward and breathes acid on the octopus. I don't think you can survive even with a pass,
No.
so it just dies. This is all difficult terrain, so that's 10, 20, 30 feet of movement.
Does it really want to go there when it knows that there's an enemy on the other side of this tunnel?
It's also got all of its siblings over there, and it doesn't like taking cold damage.
So there's
it's
its damage at the start of the turn.
Nice, thank you. And let me make it a dex save, which it fails. Ooh.
So good. So good.
All right, the next dragon starts its turn. So cold damage.
Okay.
Right. It goes to recharge its breath weapon. Doesn't. And instead will just bite, which is a critical failure. And it'll stay, making a dex save, which it passes.
Okay.
And we go to round 59, and it's Baldoon's turn.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on the beast.
All right, give us some HP.
Let's see.
Wonderful. The beast is at 4 and awake.
Can you center me on the map, please? Because I cannot see anything. I'm not in it for some reason. Or maybe I should. No, it's fine.
There you go.
Thank you.
No, come back. There you go. That was your turn. Anything else, Baldoon?
Yes, I'm going to firebolt the black dragon inside. I can't see.
That you can't see?
Yeah, that's a 13 to hit. So disadvantage.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Right. Gaston, you are next.
Okay. So Gaston will use his action to resummon his packed weapon, which is still sitting at the bottom of the murky pool. And now it's in his hand. He will move 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Into the darkness.
He did not start his turn there. And because I have the Devil's Sight, I have vision into magical darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So I will use my bonus action to make a pummel attack at this black dragon wormling.
Okay.
For an 18.
That'll hit.
For 6 damage. And then
so close.
And then with my final 5 feet of movement, I will step out and end my turn outside of the Hunger of Hadar.
Very nice. Black Dragon Wormling takes 2d6 at the start of its turn.
You made only one attack? Why?
Because I used my action to summon my packed weapon, and then I used my bonus action to attack with the pommel.
Isn't it a bonus action to summon your packed weapon?
No, I think it's an action.
I think it's a bonus action.
Oh, well.
Or is it for the or the fighter one? I think for one of them.
I think it's the fighter that gets to summon his bonded weapon as a bonus action.
Where is it?
Pact of the Blade. You can use your action to create a packed weapon in your empty hand.
Okay.
107. Yep. That's fine. It's going to die at the start of its turn anyway.
And it's the Polearm Master that allows you to do the bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah.
But only when you take the attack action and attack with the Glaive Halberd and Quarterstaff.
That's a good call. So
yeah. So I'll undo that damage on it. You will please take 5 points of damage. And it gains 6 HP. Alright, the Black Dragon Wormling takes 2d6 at the start of its turn. It was 8. I don't think I recorded it yet. It does not recharge its breath weapon. It cannot bite anything. So it will go 5, 10, No, 10, 20, 30 to here. Since you guys move a little bit closer but can't get out. I guess the beast is prone, so that's actually another 10. Here we go. 15 feet of movement, 20 feet of movement to get to here.
I'm going to use my reaction when it enters my threatening range, using Polearm Master to make an attack against it.
Ah, there you go.
That's a miss.
Yeah. All right, so it gets out. Beast. There's a dragon on one side of you, and cold death on the other side. Beast. Your turn.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Again, I'm sorry. I was. I will cast Moonbeam. Well, I will. If I'm prone, I will stand up. I'm not sure if I'm prone.
You are prone, yes.
I will stand up and then cast Moonbeam. I will let me show it to you. Moonbeam. Here. Oh wait, it does the damage for some reason.
13.
Wait,
save. Who are you?
damage. It's an AOE. Yeah, I just want to place the AOE. I thought it would show the messages. There is no
Sure.
damage yet. So just put me the description is I think a 4 square.
Sure.
So if you can give me a 4 square of
There
that's
it is.
that's where I wanted to put it. So that's fine.
Perfect.
I will also wait before moving. I will actually, I think, thanks my wife and say, thank you, Belle, for saving me. I guess I thought it was you. And move. Sorry.
Where do you move?
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Next round, 2d6 damage right away for starting in the cold.
7.
I think we might have missed the octopus somewhere because you're the one that had the.
Right.
initiative on.
You had 12 initiative on the octopus,
Okay.
so you should be.
After this dragon.
Unless did we miss a round last round?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Perfect. So this dragon will roll for breath weapon recharge. Does not get it, and will just bite you. Will miss, and is happy to stay here and continue fighting. So Dex save is a pass. No more damage. Giant octopus time.
All right.
Take 2d6 at the
It's
start
just
of your
gonna
turn.
Flail in this space in front of him and hope it hits with disadvantage.
It doesn't, but it does take 2d6 damage for starting its turn in the cold.
2.
Good one.
And then a dex save at the end of its turn.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it passed.
All right.
Flying colors.
Next up is a black dragon wormling who takes 2d6 damage and has to make a con save to avoid the moonbeam.
Oh, yeah, and he takes 2d10 points damage from the moonbeam as well. Save for half damage.
Yeah.
All right. Then
I
he's
will
dead.
cast the Moonbeam real quick for the
Because
damage.
he has 7 HP, minimum damage on moonbeam would be 5, right? No.
It's
he gets
16.
It's
So 8 is the
8.
No, yeah,
minimum.
he's dead. He's dead.
Sweet.
Right. Let's get him out of the initiative order. Next one starts his turn in the cold, so give me a thingamajobber.
5.
Okay. Does not recharge, instead bites the octopus
Nice.
for 9 points of damage. And we go to round 60.
And, at the
and
end of its
Baldoon.
turn- End of its turn, it takes 9 if it
yes.
doesn't pass.
It does pass.
It misses.
So Baldoon, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna firebolt the dragon in to the left in front of me.
Okay.
So let's just hit. It's that easy.
Let's just do it.
No, sorry, not today.
Or not.
Gaston.
All right. Gaston is going to make 2 packed weapon glaive attacks against this wormling to the left. A crit and a 20.
Nice.
So there's
Please kill it.
10, 16. How's that
That's
looking?
good.
16 is exactly the number you're looking for.
Nice.
And I'm not going to run in there to go bonus action those wormlings. So I will bonus actions. What can I do? I think I'm content, so I will I'll stay here actually. And end my turn, passing to the beast. I think.
Yes, I
Beast.
will. I cannot move the square of the moonbeam because I don't have. It's not me that drew it. But I would like to put it on the other 2 dragon without touching the octopus. Can you do it, or should I
You
draw
can't
it?
really see where things are in there. It's completely obscured to you.
Well,
So
I will just move it there.
With the 6-second rounds, can I just call it out like, move it forward, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep
yeah,
going.
that seems fine.
That's it.
That's reasonable.
Stop.
All right.
Yeah, and then after that I will move. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I
Guys, I'm sorry.
end of my turn.
It's too warm.
This week is killing me, guys. It's killing me.
All right. This dragon will start its 2d6 from the cold and make a con save against the moonbeam, which is a pass. And so it'll take half damage from the moonbeam.
Yeah, I will do that.
It does not recharge its breath weapon.
It took its 10 and it's
4
Yes.
damage on the one that succeed.
All right. No, not minus. What the hell? What did I hit? Somehow it's at negative 81 HP right now. It was at.
should be at 8.
We take that.
It was.
Earlier I did this mistake and I took the additional damage, but it wasn't that much.
It's 23. Then took 10. No, he was actually at 9 exactly, and then the 4 from that only brings him to 5. There we go. Okay, because he wasn't about to die, and then his thing didn't recharge, so he'll just bite for a 22 to hit for 4 points of damage. And this moonbeam is bullshit, so he's getting the hell out of here. 10, 20, 30 feet of movement does not provoke a toxic of opportunity because the octopus can't see him. Makes a dex save at the end of his turn. Passes it, doesn't take any damage. Octopus Bro.
Takes 8 damage.
Octopus Bro is gonna flail in front of him and see if he can do anything. Nope.
Octopus Bro takes 8 damage.
And dex save is at the end of his
Dex
turn.
save. Take the 8. Get that deck. Nope.
7 more.
All right.
All right.
Next,
getting
Black
there.
Dragon Wormling. 2d4 from the cold.
7.
And d10 from the thingy, which he failed. Can I get some moonbeam damage on my Black Dragon, please? It's okay if you don't want to give him moonbeam damage. That's fine with me. Let's do a little bit more reasonable damage, please. Thank you. All right, and you will bite for a 24 to hit because you can't see him and he can see you for 5, 6, 7, 11 damage. That's really pitiful, and this stuff is too much for him to handle, so he is getting out and making his dexterity saving throw, which is a pass. Round 61, and Bald, it's your turn.
I'm gonna firebolt into the darkness, hoping to hit one of the black dragons.
For it.
Let's see it.
That will hit,
24.
and you
So
will
8 damage. Whatever.
kill a black dragon.
I have a
Yeah.
question, Neal. You said that the wormling could see the octopus.
Mhm.
The void is filled with no light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the
Blind
area.
Blind
Blind
sight.
sight.
Okay, so and that means it can see without light.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
He doesn't really see it. He can just sense him.
Oh.
So it's yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gaston, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Gaston will start his turn outside of the Hunger of Hadar. He will step in for, I believe, 10 feet of movement for difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And with his reach, he will make 2 attacks against the Black Dragon Wormling.
Okay.
This pack a 15 advantage. Oh no, it can see me, so advantage or no advantage.
Nothing.
So
Yep.
15. Okay, and then I will use my bonus action to make a pommel attack. Since I used the attack action, so an 18
That'll hit it.
for 7, and I will step out.
And I think that's enough to bring it down.
Great.
Yep. It is Deadsies.
I end my concentration on Moonbeam right away.
Okay.
I immediately start casting a spell.
All right. And is the cold Hadar thingy end as well?
Let me check that really quick. Yeah, it only lasts for 10 rounds, so
I'm just wondering, does the octopus take more damage?
I will drop concentration as soon as it as the last wormling is down.
Sure. What spell are you casting here, Beldoon?
Light.
Okay. You no longer have... You do have concentration. And you now have light. 40, 20. Okay.
Great.
Whew. Somehow you guys got through that one.
I'm going to hand the beast 3 healing potions. Drink.
Why don't we just skip a few rounds while you guys drink healing potions? Unless there's something you want to do in specific?
We want to move to the door to the left, and then you can actually skip 10 minutes.
While you cast a spell?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just move ourselves over here.
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2, right? The potion?
Yeah. Yes.
I will drink 2 of those first.
Okay, just ignore the placement right now. I just need to put it somewhere where it kinda is how I want it to be. Yeah.
I will cast Good Berry again during this time, and it's 10 minutes, so I will eat 10 berries. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Then drink another potion.
And 10 minutes to cast Leomund's Tiny Hut, right?
Yes.
I don't have any more potion.
Okay. So we find ourselves in round 164.
Can you put the octopus, please, in front outside? I think I can't fit a real-life large creature inside that.
That in front, you mean?
It's a
Yeah,
medium-
and just
oh, no,
squeeze
it's
it.
not. Sure. Okay.
Oh, it's yeah. I have to drop it anyway. I'm not gonna be able to concentrate on it while
Oh, yeah.
casting a ritual. So
Ah, right. So the octopus has to go
sorry.
anyway.
Be gone.
Oh, no. Please come back, door. Thank you. All right.
He's awaiting me. He already opened the door for me.
You summon a Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Cool.
Well, now it's time to open up Grimm's stories and talk for 3 hours about all these glorious stories. I'm very happy we made it so far. I know it is not your business, but I'm very happy that you accompany me on this urgent endeavor so I can finally marry my... Well, my new boyfriend. Okay. We talked about it, you know? How we need to be fast and vigilant. So please make a bit of room and only I point at Baldwin, you, and I point at yeah, no, I'm just you and me. We are the chosen ones. Beast, you will have to carry on. Just hold on to Gaston.
You guys are taking a short rest while you're in here, yeah?
No. We don't have time for that. We can't. It's not... No, we're not. But we're gonna spend another 20 minutes casting another 2 rituals.
Okay. So in the process of these 20 minutes passing by, around what did I put it? 205, a vampire spawn appears and starts just kind of like walking towards your hut.
Oh, cool.
But I don't think that really matters to you because it can't get to you. That's around 205. And you're casting another 2 things, so we should actually go. That's another 20 minutes. So for 164, that should bring you to 364, right?
Yeah, but when the vampire spawns there and stands next to our friendly hut, I think Gaston, don't you want to tell him something?
Well, I was just contemplating how you read that book over there without pictures. I was thinking very hard about that. What should I tell him?
You might simply take your big glaive, push it through this tiny hut, and tell him to go somewhere else, or you slaughter him.
That sounds like a wonderful idea, and I will step up here. And I will make 2 attacks with my packed weapon.
And he can't see you, so I guess it's with advantage.
I suppose.
It's opaque, so I'm sorry.
So there's 1, there's 2.
Ouch.
Thoughts on that, Neal?
I just want to read Lumen's tiny hut again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have unconvinced myself that you can attack through it, but I want to convince myself again.
Sure.
Let's see. Spell 9 creatures. The spell fails. Includes large creature, more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely. It sounds like your weapon can move through it freely. All of the creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. Your packed weapon is sort of a magical effect.
It's an object that is magical that was created with a spell.
Yeah, that's something different.
Yeah.
It's more conjuration. I mean...
La 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 la. Okay, so you get off a flurry of blows. 11's a miss, a 21's a crit.
So it'll take 20 magical slashing damage, and then as a bonus action, because I crit, I will use my Great Weapon Mastery to make another attack with a 20 to hit for 23 more damage. So 43 damage total.
Ouch.
To dispense of this foolish vampire spawn.
Alright, well on that we're gonna have to roll initiative between you and the vampire spawn.
Sounds good, let's
If
do it.
anyone else wants to join in, they can. But I'm gonna remove the other people from the initiative order that aren't joining in for ease of play. And this should be at round 205, which doesn't really matter. Vampire spawn, vampire spawn. precedent set. Okay, so the
hear
vampire
it.
spawn goes first in descending order around
Wait,
205.
I didn't make my initiative. Sorry. I need to click on my character. Take whichever initiative you want.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, it's the same.
Vampire spawn. That's a 10-foot diameter hut, right?
Yeah, 10-foot radius hut.
Yes, I'm sorry, 10-foot radius hut. Okay, so that
It's opaque.
could work, but does that want to actually do that? I don't think so.
God.
So that's kind of, it wouldn't help us. Alright, so first off, it regains 10 HP at the start of its turn. Plus 10. And it's just going to back up to here, which will provoke 1 attack of opportunity, I believe, as it leaves your...
That is correct.
Reach.
It will. I will hit it with a 13.
No, not with a 13. Gaston, it is your turn.
Let's see. That's no fun. That's really no fun. I will step out 5 feet and cast 2 Eldritch Blasts
23 will hit.
for 5 force damage,
Wonderful.
and I'll step back in.
Cheesy little bastard. The beast, it's your turn.
Yeah, I will get out of the hut and cast. Sorry, I was there. And cast Produce Flame on it, which is a cantrip.
Right.
Crit.
Ooh,
Oh,
Double crit.
nice. 14.
Very nice.
And go back inside the hut. Whew.
Next round.
Just go away, man. Just save your unlife, eat some dragons, and just go away.
It will duck around this corner, and I think because of the way the map is drawn, you have vision of it, but I don't think you actually have vision of it around the corner. I'll just
Okay.
move it there so it's more obvious that it's not in sight. And Gaston, it's your turn.
Hey y'all, how do we want to handle this? Shall we chase it down and slay it before it regains its health?
Beast, it's your turn.
Hami, I can't tell you what to do here.
Beastie, Beastie.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really scared, and if I don't see Gaston going in, I will just, I'm not manly enough, so I will walk around the hut, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, round 207. Gaston.
All right. Fuck it. Gaston will move. Let's see. Gaston will move to here and wait. He'll ready an attack action if it comes within range.
Okay. The beast. Any actions?
I will move closer here, and that's. I cannot ready an action. That's the end of my turn.
All right. The creature's turn. And Gaston's turn.
Gaston will move a little to the left to see if he can see it around the corner, and he'll wait, readying attack action.
The beast.
You're muted.
Sorry. Oh, again. I don't do anything. Forgive me. End of my turn.
Okay. The max HP. Oh, it's got a long way to go here. It waits and continues to heal. Gaston.
I'm gonna back up. Just wait.
All right, and the creature heals again. It's round 210. Gaston, you're waiting. Beast, you're waiting. It looks like we have ourselves a Mexican standoff.
Yes.
Which is fine. We can just leave ourselves in this standoff here.
Fine.
Fine. Okay. Your two more turns of casting pass. We get to round 364. And your things are done? What other rituals were you casting?
I'd like you to place 2 illusions inside my tiny hut.
Illusions of what?
Phantom steeds.
Phantom steeds.
Yes. So Gaston and the beast will kind of have to squeeze somewhere. I don't care. Make room for the steed to...
But you can't contain... Well, I guess these aren't really large creatures. They're not really real.
They're illusions. So
And what spell is this that you're doing this with?
Phantom Steed.
Oh.
I cast it as a ritual. I can link you the spell.
Yeah. A large quasi-real horse-like creature
Quasi-real.
appears. It's still a creature.
Yeah. It's an illusion spell.
It's still a creature. It's actually
It's
you
a
can ride on it.
quasi-real creature.
If you can sit on it, it's a real creature. I mean, it's
No.
quasi-real, but
I
don't think this is compatible with Leomund's tiny hut. The spell fails if it includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures, and it is very clearly a horse-like creature that appears.
Okay, can I stick my hand out of the Leomund's hut without losing the concentration on it? Because I have to physically leave the hut, which I don't do.
I think that the implications of the hut spell are you have to stay inside of it and you can't really leave it. I think going outside of it to cast a spell on the other side is breaking the spirit of Leomund's tiny hut pretty strongly there.
Well, good. If that's the case, I'm going to cast the spell and...
So you're gonna have 1 steed, and the whole thing dissipates after 1? What
Man,
it
this is...
sounds like. You guys have been running with some very sketchy logic this run.
It depends. I mean, for me, it's still an illusion.
It's not. It's a horse-like creature. It's in the first. It's like the 6th word.
It's a quasi-real creature.
It's a
which means
creature.
It's tangible. It is tangible. It doesn't have life, anything. It has hit points.
But it's a
which
large
means
creature, and if there's a large creature inside
it's
the
a
hut, it fails.
quasi-like creature. But let's not totally argue it down because I'm not in the mood for that. So
Well, if we can have one horse, let's make it quick.
Yeah.
If you can only have one horse, you can ride this horse together, and I can shape into a bear and follow you. I will be a little bit slower, but we can do that if you want.
Right.
So if you want, I mean, up to you guys.
The creature appears. The hut fizzles.
Wait. Knowing that the hut will fizzle, as I'm a spellcaster and we have so nice established rules, I will tell you guys that this will happen. And Gaston, you're the rider, and tell you that you have to do what we said we will do.
Okay.
So if they are riding, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see. This only casts one of them. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And at this point, we will need to re-roll initiative between you guys and the vampire spawn who's still hanging around.
Sorry, what was that?
We'll need to roll initiative with the vampire spawn again.
Okay.
Because as soon as the hut is gone, the vampire spawn will take its action. Okay. I think we need a initiative turn.
Oh, let's put the steed in between the beast and Val so it's not squeezing them.
Sure. And I'm gonna give control of the steed to anyone for whatever reasons they may need for it. And Val, you're at 11.14. Okay, vampire spawn is first. It sees the hut is down, so that's 5. And it will close as far as it can.
I will use my Polar Mastery reaction to make an attack at it.
Wonderful.
19.
That will
for
hit.
20 damage.
Beautiful. All right, that is the end of the vampire spawn's turn. The beast, it is your turn.
Yes, I will. I will actually grapple. I will try to grapple with the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Wait. I will do better than that. Sorry. I will actually use my wild shape. That's better. But if I use my wild shape, where does my bear stand? Well, I need to move first, so I move here. That's fine. Then I become a bear. Once again, if you don't mind.
You are a bear again.
Then, well, I will not actually grapple with him. I will multi-attack. Sorry. If I'm a bear, that's different. Bite.
20 will hit.
11 damage. And it's magical if that's important.
Yes, it is important. Okay. Baldoon.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on it.
Okay, go for it. 19 will hit
19.
for 11
that's
damage.
I rolled it at disadvantage, but okay. Well,
24 wouldn't have been a crit, would it? No, natural
No.
18. Okay. Any other actions from you?
I give it a finger. That's all.
Gaston, it's your turn.
Looking at mounted combat really quick. I don't think it affects my reach or
No.
abilities or gives me advantage or anything. So I will back my steed up and so we can actually face this vampire spawn. And I'll make some attacks at it with my packed weapon. 16 and 12.
New and new. Oh, 16's a hit, sorry.
For 21 magical slashing damage.
That is a lot of damage.
And then I think I can still pommel from while mounted.
Yep.
So I will pommel for 9.
New. Round 265. Vampire spawn goes. It will multi-attack. It will also gain HP. And it will take a bite attack against... It will start with claws at the bear for a 7, which is miss, and then I guess it will just claw the bear again for a 12, which is a hit. So you take 7 points of damage. And the beast, it's your turn.
Multi-attack again. Claw first, bite after.
Ooh, that's a hit. For 9. All right, Baldoon. Baldoon.
Almighty.
I will firebolt it again.
Uh, 16 will hit for
15
damage. It is at almost no life. Gaston
Gaston will packed weapon
Come on.
attack. 17
is a hit,
for 8 damage.
8.
and it is a kill. It
Now
dies.
pommel it while it's down. Stay dead. No one kills undead like Gaston.
Okay, well, that is the end of that.
The end of my attack, I will use my movement to trot forward about 10 feet. Excuse me, bear. I'm trotting here, and I will spur my steed to take a shit on the vampire spawn.
It's only a quasi-real shit. All right, 266. The beast.
Yeah, the beast will smell a little bit. Then go there and lift his leg, and then do a real poo on the vampire spawn.
You guys
That's a real
have
shit.
a lot of fiber in your diet in order to do all this so quickly. Well done.
Well, he didn't do anything. Anyway, that's the end of my turn.
Baldoon.
Let's just do it.
I should have taken another new husband. Not really feeling comfortable with this. I'm gonna mount the horse.
All right.
Come on. Move me to the door.
Yes, indeed. One moment. You all right there, Neal?
I'm just looking at the Phantom Steed stats. Has a speed of 100.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
That's the reason why we picked it.
Well, I can see.
It's also yeah. Never mind.
All right, here we go. Okay, so Gaston is going to pull a rope out of his pack that he pilfered off of his dead comrade after he passed, and he'll loop it into the door handle, and prepare to move through the door once it becomes unlocked. By pulling the door open, and then I'll be charging forward. But we need to unlock this door first, I think.
Who's gonna unlock the door? Who's got that power?
Me.
Okay.
Is that a knock spell for you or something?
Yes.
So sorry, we are all like grouped up, and I think I'm having a hard time grabbing all this. But anyway, I'll just move this steed up and turn it sideways
Can I-
so we can do all this.
I'm actually going to bring you guys to a different map screen.
Oh.
So it'll load a little bit more quickly for everyone involved. In fact, I'm going to let's refresh things too.
Oh.
Excellent.
Neal is testing stuff for 2 Fatal, I see. Making splitted maps. Will you split maps for 2 Fatal, Neal?
I cannot comment on if 2 Fatal even is going to ever happen.
Okay.
This door's position is very different than it was in the.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something changed.
Ah,
I see
shit.
it
What
going
moves?
to-
God damn it.
It should be right there.
Oh, it's hard to get the 2 lined up. You just
Yeah.
can't actually copy maps directly. Let me
It's
sort it out.
if we need it.
We take the 5 feet less movement. It's good.
It's
The door
10.
takes 5 points of damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, all of this stuff needs to go 10 feet in this direction.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then something needs to move on top of another thing somewhere.
All the lighting did not shift.
Yeah, this is bad. All right. Forget that. It's just going to be a slightly different room.
It's fine.
Oh no, now I've lost other things.
Ah!
The dungeon's falling apart.
God.
What have I done?
It's recreating itself. We're in a cube. Oh God.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Not right? Everything good?
Yeah,
I think I fixed it all.
it looks good.
All right, we will take a short break. When we come back from our break, we will see what you guys can do. So we'll see you guys on the other side of our break. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.